I mean, it's alright. Welcome to Waldorf Astoria, Los Cabos, Pedregal, one of the best resorts in all of Mexico, and one of the best points redemptions on Earth. Here you'll find breathtaking surroundings, top-tier service, and a private pool in every single room. Join me today for the full experience of what it's like to stay in this $2,000 a night luxury gem of a resort. Your arrival into the Waldorf is a spectacular feat in and of itself, as you drive through a mountain in Mexico's only privately owned tunnel. Awaiting you on the other side is a world of luxurious delights. These are the most pristinely maintained resort grounds I've seen anywhere in the world. Check-in was smooth, and I got a 4-category upgrade from the base room to an ocean view vista. So why don't we go take a look? Some reviewers say that the rooms feel dated, but I couldn't disagree with this more. I find them to have real character. They don't feel like they're pulled out of a big box resort. About half of the room space is dedicated to the bathroom, which is definitely to my taste. I also love the 3 welcome gifts you get. 2 of the room's most standout features include the indoor fireplace and outdoor heated plunge pool. And to reiterate, yes, every room does have one of these. And because these are legitimately heated to around 86 degrees, they're actually comfortable to hang out in. One of my favorite times to enjoy the pool was between 4 to 6 every day, because that's when they bring out complimentary guac, chips, and beer to every single room. And come on, having free guac in your private pool is about as big of a flex as you can get. Or is it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to say the floating breakfast tops it. This is not free, but it is cool as hell.
The view's okay. It's okay. Look at this. It's insane.
The breakfast included an acai bowl, avocado toast with poached eggs, pastry basket, sparkling water, and hot chocolate. The whole meal was delicious, and I have no complaints at all about the food quality. With that, let's go take a more detailed look at the resort grounds. There are a total of 3 pools, 4 if you include the spa, one of which is the kids pool. All of the pools are heated and beautiful. I forgot to get footage of it, but there also is a jacuzzi. I do recommend getting to the pool early if you do want to reserve a chair. It got fairly crowded later in the day. The beach was empty and beautiful, but unfortunately, you definitely cannot swim in the water. The currents are way too strong. This is not a unique problem to the Waldorf. You can't swim out front at most resorts in Cabo. Not that anyone wants to exercise while they're here, but the gym is very well equipped. One of the most amazing parts about this hotel to me is how perfectly maintained the resort grounds are. Just look at the symmetry of the plants, for example. And every day I saw multiple people meticulously raking the sand. I mean, talk about attention to detail. Okay, I think it's time for an activity. Let's go jet skiing. This was booked with the hotel, but it is via a third-party provider. On our way out, we get to see the famous Cabo Arch. All in, it was a bit over $250 per person for about an hour and a half on the jet ski. Without a doubt, very expensive, but what are you gonna do? All this jet skiing has gotten me hungry. Over the course of my 3-night stay, I ate quite a bit, and I have to say that my favorite meals at the Waldorf were definitely the ones by the pool. I don't know, something about these just hit differently. That's of course not to say that the other meals weren't amazing. The main restaurant at the hotel is called Don Manuel's, and here they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. To be honest, for the breakfast, I wasn't all that impressed. Even if you have diamond status, you really only get a full breakfast if you pay $10. And still the options felt a little bit limited, considering the caliber of this hotel. Am I nitpicking here? Absolutely. Do I think that I have the right to nitpick given that this hotel costs $2,000 a night after taxes? Yes. Yes, I do. At night, they have live music, which I think is an awesome touch. And for dinner, I personally think the food quality improves. In addition to a mocktail, I also ordered the avocado risotto and Oaxaca cheese soup. The risotto was delicious, and the soup was too, but I was a little bit too full by the time it came around. The fine dining restaurant is named El Frayón, and it is literally built into the side of a mountain. How cool is that? In my view, the main reason to eat at this restaurant is just the unique atmosphere. For example, the main menu is written on a chalkboard that they bring to the table. Now, while I did appreciate the fairly reasonable pricing of the vegetarian meal, given that this is a multi-course preset dinner, I personally preferred the food at Don Manuel's. I'm not saying the food quality here wasn't extraordinarily high, but it wasn't necessarily to my taste. I was traveling with a friend of mine, and he agreed with my opinion on the food. We were both impressed by the glowing check holder though. That is a first. So what are my final opinions on this hotel, and what is the best way to book? This is one of the best resorts I've visited in my life. The service is top tier, the rooms are large, the elite benefits are pretty good, and the views are breathtaking. The Waldorf Cabo should absolutely be on your list. But what if you're a brokey like me and you can't afford $2,000 a night? Luckily, because this is a Hilton hotel, it is bookable with both Hilton free night certificates or Hilton Honors points. You get a Hilton free night certificate every year with the Hilton Aspire American Express card, link in the description, or if you don't have any certificates or any points, you can purchase Hilton points on sale, and assuming you can book a standard room, you'd only be paying $480 a night after 5th night free. Still pretty expensive, but ridiculously cheap compared to retail price. It absolutely baffles me how more people don't know about techniques like this. So if you'd like to start leveling up your travel game, check out the link in the description to join my free award travel Discord group. There are some very smart people in there. I truly hope you've enjoyed today's video. I will see you in the next one.